Hello students, this is Nabila, your EVS teacher from Mount Literacy School Jhansi. I hope you all are fine at home. So today we are going to begin with a new lesson, that is every drop of water counts. As we all know, water is an important resource for us. We use water daily for many things. So in this chapter we will learn about the storage of water, distribution of water and irrigation. Every drop of water is precious. In ancient times, civilization grew on the bank of rivers. Sources and storage of water have undergone a lot of changes with time, but the fundamental point has not changed. That is, we will always need water. Ancient times. Ever since ancient times, even in the absence of modern technology, people have invented innovative ways of storing and channeling water. For example, they constructed lakes. Rainwater was collected in lakes. The lakes were designed in such a way that when one lake was full, the overflowing water flowed into another lake at a lower level. Such brilliant ways prevented water crises. In those days, people walked several kilometers to bring water from rivers. Women carried earthen pots and copper vessels to fetch water from rivers. Bowlies or step wells. Bowlies or step wells were built to provide drinking water to people. Step wells were usually constructed over natural springs. These are multi-storied structures that have a flight of stairs that lead to a pool of water. Most of these step wells originally also served as a meeting place for women and children. Duck wells and tube wells. In olden days, when grandparents were still young, wells were a major source of water. Underground water was drawn out from deep wells with the help of pulleys. Even now, wells exist in a lot of places. There are two kinds of wells, dug wells and tube wells. Dug wells are open and water can be seen deep down below in it. Tube wells require pump sets that run on electricity or diesel. Electric pumps, tanks, and taps. Now, most wells have dried up because electric pumps are used to pump out underground water. How do we get water in our houses these days? Commonly, electric pumps are used to pump out underground water. It is then stored in tanks, and this water is distributed to individual water taps through pipelines. In some places, we get water supply from municipality or panchayat. There are big tanks or reservoirs in every colony. These tanks or reservoirs are filled with water which is either pumped from the ground or obtained from a river. The water is carried from these reservoirs to the houses through a system of pipelines. Once the water reaches the house, it is stored in overhead storage tank on the roof. The water then flows from the overhead tank to the taps through pipes. Distribution of water. However, the distribution of water is not equal in all houses. Abundant, adequate, scarce, or unavailable. It varies from place to place. Water for irrigation. Rain is the main source of water for plants and crops. However, rainfall is irregular and seasonal. Besides, all parts of the country do not receive adequate rainfall. Hence, water needs to be supplied to crop fields from rivers, tube wells, or wells. The process of supplying water artificially from rivers, tube wells, and wells to field through a system of ditches, canals, or pipes is called irrigation. Methods of irrigation. Irrigation is done in a number of ways. Sometimes people cut channels in the ground that help water from lakes and rivers flow into the adjacent fields. Sometimes a canal is used to irrigate the fields. A canal is an artificial water reservoir that draws water from the nearby rivers and lakes. Often, a canal is branched out to distributaries for ease of distribution of water. Water wheel. A water wheel is a device that creates power from water. It is also used for irrigation purpose. Holy water. Water plays an important role in religions like Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. The water of the Ganga is considered as holy water. All religious rituals of the Hindus require water from the Ganga. On special days or religious occasions, many Indians take a dip in the Ganga to cleanse their souls, so to say. It is believed that Ganga cures people of sin and vices, so water is not only a resource of necessity but also a pristine element with a deep spiritual significance. Zamzam is the name of the famous well at Makkah, the place where Muslims go for pilgrimage. It is considered as a miracle that it has existed in a desert for thousands of years and never dries up. When the pilgrims perform the rituals, they drink the water as they considered it sacred and even carry it back home with them. Holy water is also used in the church for baptism. This is water that has been blessed by a clergy or religious figure. The significance of that water is to purify the person and protect him or her against evil. So children, this is all for today. I hope you liked the video. Hope you understood the topic. Thank you for watching.